Hi, I'm Rich Torrey. Welcome to another Level Up Cartooning. All you ever need to follow along with me is a pencil and paper. It doesn't get any easier than that, right? Now, before we get started, make sure you hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button as it helps this channel to grow, and hit the bell so you never miss a lesson. So we've been drawing some of the iconic animated couples for the past few months, mostly television animation. But last week we leveled up and tackled a more difficult style and pose by drawing Aladdin and Jasmine on the flying carpet from Disney's classic Aladdin. And well, it got me thinking that we couldn't draw that classic Disney couple without also drawing Belle and the Beast, otherwise known as Prince Adam, from Beauty and the Beast. So today, that's who we're drawing. And yes, it's another challenging style and pose. That said, before we get started, just a reminder that everything I draw in my videos is the first time I'm drawing it. No practice. I say that to let you know that the process I use works, and it will work for you too. Okay? So let's draw. We're going to draw Belle and the Beast step by step, giving you the secret formula so you can draw it again and again. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know I normally use the character's head to figure out how big the entire character is. In this pose today, the Beast is about 3.5 heads tall. In other words, however tall we draw the weird rounded diamond shape for his head, his entire giant body is about 3.5 of those stacked up on top of each other. Now, the Beast is a rather unique character when it comes to his design and shape. He's really a combination of several animals. He has the head shape and horns and hump of a buffalo or bison, and then he has the tusks of a wild boar. Around his face he has something that resembles a lion's mane, which gives his head that big dramatic silhouette. His torso is kind of like a gorilla's, broad and powerful, with massive shoulders and long arms. His paws feel a bit bear-like, big and heavy. And finally he has the legs and feet and tail of a wolf. Quite a combination. And now Belle. Now Belle's head, as you would expect, is much smaller than the Beast's, and in her upright pose, she's about 6 heads tall. In other words, however tall we draw the oval for her head, her entire body is about 6 of those stacked up. Okay, so let's lay out our roadmap for today's pose of Belle and the Beast from Disney's classic Beauty and the Beast. Alright, so there's our roadmap of Belle and the Beast. Now before we move on to step 2, I want to break both characters down using simple shapes for those of you who want a screen grab. Just something to help you when laying out your drawing. Alright, so now we're on to step 2. In this step we do what I call roughing out the features. This is where we use light guidelines to help place the eyes, nose, mouths, and facial features. Remember, these guidelines are not part of the final drawing, so you want to keep them light enough to be able to erase them easily. Okay, so let's rough out the features for Belle and the Beast. Alright, so they're the roughed out features for Belle and the Beast. Now with the roadmap done and the features roughed out, it's time for that final step. In step 3, we get to have fun. This is where we get to draw in the final details of Belle and the Beast. Because we've already done all the hard work, we're not guessing anymore. Now is the time to slow down and clean up your lines and make small adjustments before committing to those final lines. Much like our drawing of Aladdin and Jasmine, because Disney's faces are more subtle than TV cartoon faces, this step matters a lot. The littlest changes can make a big difference. That said, do not commit to those final lines too fast. And even when you're drawing those final lines, you want to always be looking for ways to improve your drawing all the way until the very end. Okay, so let's draw in the final details for Belle and the Beast. And that's how you do it. There you have it, one of Disney's most beloved couples of all time, Belle and the Beast, from what is considered one of the finest animated films of all time. And by the way, the first animated film to ever be nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars, Beauty and the Beast. So how do you think you did? Understand that if this is the first time you've ever drawn Belle and the Beast, or either one of them, you can't expect to have drawn them perfectly. Again, this is a very difficult style and drawing. You'll notice I don't spend time coloring our characters during this video because I want my lesson to focus entirely on the drawing process. But now you have the secret formula, the process for drawing Belle and the Beast. And with that, you can draw them again and again. And by all means, color them when you're done. I promise each time you draw them, it's going to be a little better and a little easier. I also promise the more you work with me, the better you're going to get at all of your cartoon characters. So I'd love to see your drawing of Belle and the Beast. If you can, take a picture and post it on either Facebook or Instagram. And don't forget to include the hashtag #LevelUpCartooning. I hope you had as much fun as I did with this one. Remember to subscribe and thanks for joining me. Until next time, keep drawing, my friends.